Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome back to some more Carpe Diem Reboot. They say that your great desires can manifest in your dreams, and that sometimes those dreams are so vivid that it becomes hard to distinguish them from reality. Okay, given my current situation, that was bound to happen. I open my eyes and see the ceiling. I feel lifeless, laying here in the dimly lit confines of this small bedroom. I spread my arms out until they span across the bed. There is no one there. It's just like every other day. I should have adapted it from the beginning. I know what it was that possessed me to believe I could actually create a human body. What? No matter how intelligent she was, there was no way that would ever actually happen. Come on, it happened, right? Just as I thought. Defeated, I finally mustered up the energy to get out of bed and go on with my life.
Good morning.
It was not a dream. Whoa, gee, what?
Isn't that a bit rude? I was expecting a good morning.
You scared me. I wiped my face with my palm. For a second I thought yesterday might have been a dream. Or maybe I'm still dreaming?
I can try to pinch your cheeks really hard if you want. Consider it a free morning service.
Okay, I'll be willing to allow that. Nope, I think I'm fine. She smiles at me.
Once again, good morning, Jung.
Good morning. So what are you doing up so early?
I was just cleaning up my, former mini base.
I glanced beside my computer table. The mess that was there yesterday is gone. What happened to all those small gadgets you had?
I threw them away already.
You threw them away.
Why? It's not like I still need them anyway.
Alright, is something wrong with the sound today, or... This is to the maximum. Weird. Are you crazy? You build something way more advanced than any other form of technology today. You're a... Dave. I forgot. Today is grocery day. Maybe just my headphones malfunctioning. Or me getting... deaf. Anyway, I clenched my stomach tightly to alleviate the hunger for a little while. I throw on some decent clothes and make my way toward the door.
Where are you going?
To buy food, I'm starving. Don't open the door for anyone other than me, okay? I close the door before she can respond. She probably wants to tag along, but I doubt she's able to control her body well enough to fit in yet. Sorry, food takes priority right now. I walk as fast as I can and arrive at the market right just before it gets crowded. First stop, the bakery. I need something to fill me up. Charging through the crowd on an empty stomach would be disastrous.
Welcome!
The smell of the oven-baked goods hits my nose and my stomach quickly reacts in anticipation. I don't think I've ever been here this early before. In fact, they had a completely different menu than what I was used to on the board right now. I guess this was the breakfast menu? I'm immensely intrigued by the croissant breakfast and order one from the woman at the counter. How about two? For someone that is at your house. I've never had before, but knowing this bakery, it can't possibly be bad. I find it able to sit at while I wait for my order. The last time I actually ate inside anywhere other than my room was probably a year or two ago. Come to think of it, I've been visiting this shop for a very long time now and haven't ever even sat down. If they had some kind of loyalty rewards program, I probably would have racked up enough points to buy this whole bakery by now. But what would I even do with my own bakery? Eventually my food arrives on a medium-sized white plate. It's a hot croissant sandwich with eggs and bacon.
Enjoy!
The woman smiles and goes back to the counter. I can no longer hold back. I'm about to die of starvation. I aggressively grab the croissant sandwich. I'm still trying to preserve its beauty as I chomp down on it. In case you've ever wondered what good morning tastes like, this is exactly it. This sandwich is exactly what I needed to start my day. Even if I finish my food in just minutes, I feel full. It was like they custom-sized my order to perfectly satisfy my desires. I wish I'd known about this breakfast menu earlier. In fact, I think it might just be good enough to force me out of my bed earlier a few times a week. Next time I'll try something else. I'm sure everything is amazing. I'm now ready to face the day and charge to the crowded market.
Thank you. Come again.
My body feels a lot lighter than it did this morning. The exhaustion, right. The enthusiasm and positivity I'm feeling are incredibly different from how I normally act. It's refreshing. I've been squeezing myself through the crowd. It's so busy that I can't even see any of the food in the market. I start grabbing anything I reach and tossing it into my basket, not even aware of whether or not I like the items I'm choosing. As usual, I end up with 2 bags full of groceries. Before it can get any easier, I leave the store. Before I head home, I decided to visit the bakery one more time. I mean, what would a trip to the market be if I didn't bring back a cake?
Welcome back.
The smell of the lunch menu. Breakfast was phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but nothing can beat this nostalgic scent. Apart from buying the obligatory Devil's Food cake, I decided to mix it up and purchase a few things I've never tried before. I'm sure they are all perfect.
Thank you. Come again.
I bet he will. Heading back home is always the most exciting part of my outdoor ventures. Not because the tiring part is over, but because there's a cake at the end of the tunnel waiting for me. I would be more excited for Ai waiting for me there, but this guy has different priorities. This is what I live for. This is my life. My phone rings during the walk back home. It has to be Seiji. Who else ever calls me? Yes?
Hello, Jung. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you need anything?
I just wanted to remind you about the project. I take it you're doing your job properly?
Didn't I send you a report just a few days ago?
You did, but it wasn't what I wanted to see. I want results, but you gave me a jumbled mess of words.
He says, revealing just how tired he's getting of this.
Look, I'm not rushing you or anything, but the last actual result you showed me was almost a year ago. After that, it's as if you just stopped working on it.
It will be done soon, just let me work on it. There was a moment of silence. I guess he was at a loss for words.
Okay, I'll be waiting then.
I hang up the phone just before I reach my apartment. Even though it's totally my fault, I can't help but get a little angry. I try to calm myself down before entering the room. I open the door to a room I do not recognize. Everything is neat, clean, and illuminated by the sun.
Hey, welcome back.
What have you done?
I cleaned your room. You know, I had no idea it looked so nice when the curtains were open.
I didn't open them because the sun is bright.
The room is also tidier now.
Hey, don't ignore me. And my room is always clean and tidy. Do you just move a couple of things around?
What do you have there?
I just bought some food. Oh crap.
What is it? Did you forget to buy me food?
I'm not used to this, okay? What an idiot he is! I don't forget about her. I got used to only buying food for myself. I mean, I still bought food. It just isn't really enough for 2 people. 2 bags is not enough. What? We're good for, right?
No, we're not good. We're going shopping tomorrow.
2 days in a row. I'm pretty sure she just wants to go outside, but I do feel kind of guilty leaving her behind and forgetting about her. He's an idiot! You don't deserve her! If you can show me that you're able to walk around without looking like a complete idiot, then I'll consider bringing you out tomorrow.
Hey, who are you calling an idiot?
You're right, you're not an idiot, you just can't walk. I understand that walking is super hard and many humans struggle with it every day.
I have it covered. What do you think I've been doing all day while you were out forgetting about me?
I know. Does it involve walking?
In fact, it does. I have perfected the art of walking.
Hold on, let me call the Nobel Prize Committee and inform them of your achievement. I drop the plastic bags on the table and grab some forks and plates from the kitchen.
Finally! Finally! After months Or even years of being teased by it, I'll finally be able to taste this cake!
We start digging in. She turns her cheeks and smiles from ear to ear every time she eats a piece. Not to change the topic or anything, but I'm not used to my room being this bright.
Stop complaining. Your room feels so compact when you close off everything.
That's exactly how I like it.
At least let some air in. It's not that bad like this, is it?
There is no point in arguing with her. It's not that the sound bothers me, it's just different. Making a big deal out of it would just be a waste of energy. We stand up and take our empty plates to the sink. After dropping them inside, I make my way back to the computer.
You're not just going to leave these dishes here, are you?
I'll wash them later. She grabs my hand and pulls me back.
No, you're not leaving these dirty.
I told you I'll do it later. I have something more important to do right now.
How am I supposed to believe that when your dishes from 2 days ago are still sitting there? Show me how it's done and I'll just do them myself.
Fine. After showing her how it's done, she quickly does the rest.
There, nice and clean.
Can I go now?
One last thing.
She looks down the large white shirt I gave her yesterday.
I've been cleaning since you left, and now my body feels all nasty. So I'm thinking of taking a bath.
Okay. Whoa. I can show you how it's done, but I'm not going to take a bath with you, Ai.
What? Of course not.
God damn it.
I know how to do it. I was just going to ask if you have another set of clothes I can wear or a towel I can use.
Oh, right. Exactly what I thought. I walk towards the closet and grab a new shirt for her. Obviously, I don't own any female underwear right now. The best I can do is offer her another pair of boxers. Well, this is awkward. Remind me that we need to buy clothes tomorrow when we go shopping.
Sure.
I hand her the clothes and she proceeds to the bathroom. Finally, I have time to get on the computer. If I finally have some time to work, the sounds of ice splashing around in the tub distract me so much that I can't even hear the keyboard clicking as I type. She begins to hum an unfamiliar tune. It's only a faint hum, but the song is enough to fill the void of silence that so typically consumes my bedroom. The report I'm writing, which would normally be tedious and irritating to me, goes by relatively quickly accompanied by these new sounds. It takes her over half an hour to finish her bath. Fortunately, I finish my report around the same time she finishes bathing. I emerges from the bathroom and walks towards me.
Oh, by the way, I need to do some projects again soon. I have to get used to using a keyboard and mouse now, though. It's kind of hard to do anything from the inside when I have a body now.
You'd better start as soon as possible then. Typing on keyboard has a pretty steep learning curve, you know.
Prepare to get amazed again.
I stand aside and give her the computer chair. She rests the towel on her shoulder and sits down at the desk. I have the text editor opened on the screen. I closely examine the keyboard and places one index finger on the A key and the other one on the I key. Looks like she's going to start by typing her name. Attempting to show off her typical speed, she presses down both index fingers as quickly as she can. Yeah. It's very obvious what she was trying to do and how badly she failed at doing it. I must admit, I'm pretty amazed. It's really impressive how you were able to mess up something so simple.
Who said I messed up? What if this is what I wanted to type?
Yeah, okay, sure. I turn on my game console to pass time while she practices typing. I'll be here if you need help. It's funny how she has to relearn what she's already proficient in, but I guess that's how things are going to work from now on. I guess I'll go take a shower as well. I prepare a change of clothes and get in the bathroom while Ai is busy concentrating on the keyboard. It honestly hurts watching her searching for the right keys and only using her index fingers once she comes across them. I can't even remember myself being that bad when I was a kid. I take a quick, refreshing shower and notice that I'm missing a key item for Ai. Conditioner. Obviously, I've never really had a use for it, being that I'm a guy and all, but that's a thing girls need. Right? And God knows how many other of those items. I'll just assume that her hair is out and human hair too and add conditioner to the shopping list. Whoa, look at me. I think I just took one more step into understanding woman. It only takes me 5 minutes to shower, which is actually longer than usual. I step out of the bathroom and I'm greeted by loud, consecutive clicking noises. I glance the computer table and see I typing faster than I can without even looking at the keyboard. Whoa, you picked that up quickly. How do you even manage to keep doing this? I walk up to her to see what she's typing. Garbage. It was nothing. She was just hitting the keyboard really fast to show off. Softly push her head with my finger. Do it properly.
I'm kidding, but I can actually type properly now.
She pulls up a document I have on my desk and starts manually copying the words to the empty text editor. Her typing speed is slightly slower than mine, but it's probably enough for her to start working on her projects again. Still, she learns quite fast. It never ceases to amaze me. I continue on with my game as she continues practicing. A few moments later, she stretches her arms out. Tired?
That should do it for today. I still need practice, but I can continue doing the projects properly like this for now.
That's good. Not that we really need money for. We should have enough to live out the rest of our lives if we don't splurge too often.
It's not about the money.
Yes, it is.
It's about becoming the best programmer in the world.
What? Topping a leaderboard on some website is not going to make you the best programmer in the world.
You don't get it, do you? We're talking about one of the biggest, most competitive websites out there, where only the greatest, most famous programmers are able to survive. Being on top of all of them would absolutely make me feel the best.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Her logic might be flawed, but she definitely has her facts straight. The website called Bounty, where she gets all of her projects, is the home for millions of freelance programmers. Some award-winning scientists even contribute to the site from time to time. Most advancements in technology within the past decade have come straight from this website. And how are you doing in terms of ranking?
I was stuck in second place for quite some time, but I'm probably down to third since I haven't had a chance to work in a while.
Whoa, second third place in worldwide competition. I still believe that she actually might be one of the best programmers out there. However, I shouldn't be that surprised considering, well, that she's a human. It's actually crazy to me that another person managed to be on an equal footing with her. So who is in the first place?
Some guy named Troy. I've mentioned him to you before, right?
I think I remember talking about him last week. I thought you said he was slacker for.
He's literally the worst when it comes to group projects. I've worked with him on several already, and he never cooperates with anyone. But he does get things done when he needs to, and he always makes sure that whatever we're working on comes out flawless.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right? It's super frustrating.
No, it's not. He just doesn't like group projects. I get him.
Although, it's weird that despite being so popular, no one knows anything about him. It's as if he never even existed in the real world at all.
Maybe he's just shy. Or maybe he just cares about about money rather than fame.
A shy, mysterious guy.
She stares blankly at my face as if she's analyzing me.
You've been Troy this whole time, haven't you? It all makes sense now.
Huh? Why would you suspect me?
If there's anyone in this world who can surpass me, especially when it comes to programming, it has to be you.
I think you are overestimating me. You aren't wrong about that, but I don't even use Code Bounty. Even if I did, I wouldn't care about runs at all.
I guess that's true. In any case, I'm going to do whatever it takes to come in that first place spot, even if it means beating you.
Good luck, I don't really care either way. She stretches her arms out again.
I'm getting pretty tired. I guess it's time to sleep.
Sure. I'll be up a bit longer, I want to finish this game.
Don't stay up too late. We're going shopping tomorrow. First thing in the morning.
Please don't do that to the shopkeepers. Speaking of which, some of you might know I work in retail, right? So I arrived yesterday at work, like half an hour early, to open the shop and so on, prepare a bit of things. And those idiots were already there! Why would you go shopping to a place that is open for 12 hours, half an hour early? What's the point? This is the most stupid thing you can do, and literally there is nothing interesting in that place. It's middle of nowhere, and prices are way too high. I honestly don't understand how this place even exists, but whatever. It will fall someday, it will definitely fall. Anyway, I fall asleep as soon as her head hits the pillow. After a few more hours, I finish my game and go to sleep as well. A few more hours, you say. Reboot. A warm sensation in the back of my hand tears me from my sleep. I slowly open my eyes and see Ai's sleeping face just inches away from me. My hand is rested on her neck. Whoa! Startled, I quickly pulled my hand away and shuffled backward until I hit the wall.
What? What?
The loud toot wakes her up and she sees me against the wall, panicking.
What happened?
Nothing.
Jeez, don't scare me like that. I was having a nice dream and everything.
She can have dreams? Are we sure that she's not a normal human being? I mean, I believe she is human. But dreams? You have dreams too? This is so human-like.
Just so you know, having a physical body grants me the power to punch you anytime I want.
Yes, I am aware.
Of course you are. It may be prosthetic, but my brain functions the same way as yours.
Your body is prosthetic, though. She taps my arm with a light punch and gets out of the bed.
Well, now that you've woken me up, get ready to go out.
Hey, we're going outside this early? I lay back down and cover myself with the blanket. But I need more sleep.
Right, you say that after you wake me up.
Hey, it was your fault.
How was it my fault?
You were sleeping too close to me.
I woke up exactly where I went to sleep. If anything, it's you who is sleeping too close to me.
Can't deny that. Then why don't you make your own bed? You made a human body, surely the bed isn't too complex, right? What is wrong with this guy? She looks like she wants to say something but can't think of a comeback.
What are we even arguing about?
About going outside too early?
Then what does building a bed even have to do with that?
I don't know. She sighs softly.
Come on, Jung. Get up.
I honestly don't understand what is wrong with this guy. She starts thinking her side of the bed. Are you thinking of going outside looking like that? She looks down to the loose t-shirt she's wearing and glances back at me as she walks towards the closet. Great, she's finally gone. What? I close my eyes hoping to get a few more minutes of sleep while she gets dressed.
Let's
Just as I'm about to doze off, I feel two hands grip my foot.
go!
She forcibly pulls on my leg, causing me to fall out of bed and hit the floor. How rude.
Would you like to keep hitting the snooze button, or can we go?
This is domestic violence. I can sue you.
I doubt the government has any documentation on me anyway. I can get away with any crimes if I want to.
The government, huh? I'm pretty sure they at least know of her program. I grunt as I stand up from the cold floor. The market isn't going anywhere. Can we go around noon?
You used to complain about going out at noon because it's crowded. I have no problems with it. I get to meet other people.
I wish I was gifted with an easygoing attitude like you. Fine, we're going now. I don't have a wide selection of clothes, so I like to believe that what I do have is multi-purpose. What I normally sleep in also functions as decent casual clothing I can use outside. So I just put on a sweater, I'm ready to leave. No, that's not how it works.
You're not gonna do anything about your bed hair?
It's not even that bad with me, and I'm not talking about hair, about clothes. And hair, goddammit, take a shower before going out. Who's going to care about that? I certainly don't. What is wrong with you? As I grip the doorknob, I turn around and a look of anticipation on Ai's face. Excited to step outside for the first time ever?
Who said it's my first time?
Don't tell me you went outside yesterday.
I just took a peek.
I let out it, so sigh. We should get something to eat first, I'm hungry.
Good idea.
I lock the door and head down the stairways as I slowly follows behind. I'm worried about how she handles stairs, so I keep looking back at her to make sure she's okay. I offer my hand to assist her, but she stubbornly waves me off. It would be a good idea to remember the route we take in case we get separated.
Don't worry, I spent a lot of time studying maps of this area, so I should be okay.
The market is pretty close by, so it shouldn't be a problem. I hand her a small map of town with the address of my apartment, my phone number written on it. Even I can be responsible every once in a while. Without looking, she inserts it into her pocket. I proceed to examine every single thing she sees from this point on. The grass, the rocks, the telephone poles, the garbage bins. Okay, we're never going to get anywhere at this pace.
I know. Let's go. Hello, stranger.
Hey. She yells at the passerby who proceeds to nod back at her. Hey, what are you doing?
I can't help it. He's the first human being I've ever seen.
This guy. Me. Hello. I'm pretty sure I'm the first human being you've ever seen.
You don't count.
I just died inside. That hurts me way more than I thought it would. I contemplate my humanity.
Where are we eating again?
The bakery where I buy the cakes. You should totally try their breakfast croissant sandwich thing. You'll love it.
A bakery that offers a breakfast menu?
I just found out yesterday. Cool, right?
Well, you rarely leave the house early in the morning after all. If I remember correctly, that bakery is on the way to the market, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much inside it. You looked that up too?
I have been preparing for the day I roam this town since the minute I showed up. Ah!
She points at the bakery as we turn to the corner.
That's it, right?
That's the one.
Let's go!
She quickly pulls me towards the bakery. She must be starving.
Welcome! Hello, hello!
The lady at the counter chuckles and smiles at her.
Hi, how are you?
I walks up to the counter.
I'm doing great. How about you?
Hey, stop bothering her. The lady chuckles again.
It's perfectly fine. I'm doing well.
Everything here looks so good. And the smell is nice too.
Thank you. We bake everything in the morning, so it'll smell like this for a few hours. I hope that's okay.
That's absolutely fantastic. I could live here forever.
The lady happily converses with Ai. Who wants to stop bombarding her with questions about everything in the bakery? She's too excited to finally be talking with someone other than me, because apparently I don't count and I'm not technically a real human in her eyes. I sit at the table near the counter and wait for them to finish. There are no other customers at the moment, so I don't see a reason to stop Ai from having a little fun. My order can wait.
Did you bake all of these?
My father does all the baking. He owns this bakery. I do help out with it every once in a while, but not much.
My name is Ai, by the way.
Out of nowhere, she introduces herself for no reason at all. The lady covers her mouth with her hand and tries her best to contain her laughter.
This might be the first time I've ever had a customer introduce themselves to me. My name is Yume. Nice to meet you, Ai. And you too, Devil Cake Guy.
Huh? What? Devil cake? What? Devil cake guy?
You buy it every time you come here, don't you?
Shit. I didn't think you'd remember me from just that.
Why not? You're more or less a regular at this shop. Are you ordering it today as well?
We'll probably come back later for that. We're just here for the breakfast croissant thingy.
Yeah, we just need to eat something before we go shopping.
Sounds fun, I'll have them prepared for you.
She walks in the kitchen and I sits down next to me.
Yume, Yume.
Are you happy now that you finally know a name that's not mine?
Are you jealous that someone has a way cuter name than yours?
Not at all. I hope you're not planning to talk to everyone who we meet today like that.
Why not?
You're going to bother them! We're supposed to be shopping, not conducting street interviews.
What's wrong with making friends?
I don't have any problems with it, but there's a proper time and place for things like that.
This is why you have no friends, you know.
I have no friends because I choose to have no friends.
I was kidding, I get it.
She looks around the shop.
Croissant breakfast.
What about it?
It's croissant breakfast.
Yeah, like I said, what about it?
You called it breakfast croissant earlier.
Give me a break, it's the same thing.
Your order's here.
She placed 2 breakfast croissant platters on the table.
It smells really good.
Enjoy.
Hey, Yume.
I stops her just as she's about to go back to the counter.
What is it?
Why don't you sit here with us?
Because she's at work! I told you to stop bothering her.
Why not?
Well, if it's okay with Devil Cake Guy, I could certainly do that.
I don't really mind. Is it okay for her to do that for?
Sure, no one else is here right now. Well then, I guess I'll sit right next to both of you.
Yay!
Yume sits beside Ai, smiling the whole time. I know I was excited to talk to people and make friends, but it seems like Yume enjoys her just that much. It's weird. Ai takes her first bite of her breakfast and her reaction is priceless. She covers her mouth while chewing and her eyes overflow with joy.
What is this creation? It's delicious.
Glad you like them.
I've been told that the food here is great, but this is way better than I expected. It's totally better than anything I've ever eaten before.
You've eaten like 3 things in your life.
What do you mean by that?
It's nothing. Don't mind him.
She kicks my leg on the table and glares at me.
I see. This isn't hard to make at all. You could learn it in just minutes.
Wait, you made this?
Yeah, this is one of the few things I make myself here. I'm also the one who put it on the menu in the first place, so I have to take responsibility for it.
That's amazing. You should teach me how to make it sometime.
You should.
Sure, I can totally teach you sometime.
It amazes me how casual the conversation is by these two just meeting for the first time 10 minutes ago. Ai's bright and cheerful personality is one thing, but Yume's pretty friendly and outgoing herself. I can tell that they are going to get along really well.
So, you two were shopping today?
We'll be
If you
shopping.
know a good shopping place, just let me know.
Ah, that reminds me. This is the first time Devil Cake Guy has come here with someone else. Are you new in this town?
Something like that.
So what are you looking for at the market exactly?
Clothes. I have nothing.
Clothing stores. Let's see.
I pulls out the map I gave her earlier.
Just show them to me on this map.
Sure, I don't really shop for clothes often, so I'm not necessarily the best reference point. But let's see.
That's okay. I don't need much anyway.
Yuma circles some parts of the map with her pen. They all seem to be on the market area. This should be pretty easy find. We should eat the croissants and get ready to head out. Yuma takes our plates and walks back to the kitchen.
We'll see you later, Yume. The food was delicious.
Thanks. See you.
See you. We'll hit the stores she's circling them up first. You should definitely be able to find enough clothes at all of those.
Gotcha.
What else do you need?
Let's see. Things like a toothbrush, towel.
Right, we also need to buy you a conditioner.
Do I need that?
I don't know. I think so. You should at least learn how to take care of your body or hair or whatever. We stop at one. In before it's actually not required. We stop at one of the shops you marked on the map. It's just women tell themselves that they need that. Or basically the companies tell them that they need that. It's all up to you now.
I'll be back in a bit.
Hey, I wanna go as well. I'll stay here then. No, wait.
Eh?
Take this, you'll need it to pay. She takes my credit card out of my hands and gives me a quick note before trotting off. I head inside this store and walk directly up to the sales lady in the underwear section. They chat for about 15 minutes. I can hear what they're talking about from here, but I am pretty sure it has nothing to do with underwear. How would you talk about underwear for 15 minutes? I certainly loves conversation, that's for sure. After a while, she heads to another section of the store and strikes up a chat with another saleswoman. Again, I chat for an excessive amount of time before I finally chooses a few items. The process repeats about 4 times until she's finally ready to pay. That took forever.
I bought enough clothes here to last me a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks? I have clothes that can last for a couple of years.
That way we don't need to go to another store for clothing. Works for you, right?
I guess it does save us some walking. Or
I
something.
still want more though. So if we could...
Listen, you already got your clothes. We're off to buy the other things you need now, got it?
But I need more.
No. You follow me now. We proceed to the department store to get the things I actually need. After finishing up the shopping list, we stop by a local food mart and grab some more stuff for the pantry. This way, we'll both be able to survive as the humans we are. At this point, we're ready to head back to the bakery and get our cakes.
Hi, Yume. We're back.
Hey, how was the shopping?
It was great.
It was hell.
Sounds about right. Are you getting the devil cake now?
Yes, please. What's wrong?
I kinda wanna try something else, but I can't decide.
What can possibly be better than the devil's food cake?
Why don't you try the angel cake then?
Traitor.
What is it? Sounds like the exact opposite of the devil cake.
It's not really the opposite, but it doesn't have the chocolate that the devil cake has.
Wait, so am I the only one calling it the devil's food cake?
Maybe. That's the real name, but it's a bit of a mouthful to say, don't you think? Same with the angel food cake.
I think it's the first time I've heard of that being sold here.
We added it not too long ago.
I guess I'll give it a try then.
Why don't we just eat this here? We're already carrying a lot of stuff and there is no way I'm leaving her without a devil cake.
You finally decided to call it devil cake as well, huh?
Sounds good. Let's do that.
Alright, help yourselves to a table and I'll get everything ready for you in just a moment.
Yuma walks to the kitchen as we sit down the same table from this morning. You seem to be in a good mood now.
I totally am. I get to eat the angel cake for the first time with you.
What about it?
Come on, I don't ever get to experience new things with you. I'm kinda late to the party for exploring the real world. There are so many things that you've done that I haven't yet. That's why it thrills me to know that I get to experience something alongside you for the first time.
There are so many things I have yet to do myself up.
It's not like you would do half of them anyway.
If you want to do them, then why not? Doing something new isn't always a bad thing.
Really? Then let's go mountain climbing sometime.
Let's not go that far.
And then rock climbing. Skydiving looks exciting too. And...
She's crazy. One at a time. Make it a list of things you want to do in the near future, but please omit all of the scary stuff.
What do you mean scary? They all look so fun.
Yeah, they do. Just tell me what you want to do and I'll tell you if you can do it.
But you think all of the things I want to do are scary.
Not everything. Just everything you've listed so far.
Here are your angel cakes.
Oh, here it is.
I hope you don't mind me sitting with you guys again.
No,
Sure.
not at all. I was actually just about to ask you that.
Go ahead.
Thanks. Did you find everything you needed from the market?
More or less. I think I'll be able to survive for a while.
I don't really get what that means, but good for you.
This is so good!
Of course this shop doesn't know how to make bad food.
I'm kind of flattered by that. Thank you.
It's weird that your shop is so empty when the food here is so good.
It's probably a weekday. People are probably at work. Right?
We're just a small bakery after all. People tend to go to the shops around the mall more than this one.
Biggest mistake. That's the biggest mistake.
Are you doing well with sales?
It's not a problem, I suppose. I have another job, so I help with all of the financial stuff for my parents.
Double jobs. That must be really stressful. I can imagine myself doing something like that.
You can barely do one job.
It's not all that stressful. I get to work from home for both of them, so all is well.
Nice. So what's your other job?
There's this website called Code Bounty where
What?
No way! You're a programmer too?
You use that website as well, Ai?
I do! Not to brag or anything, but I'm actually ranked in the top 3 on that website.
Oh shit.
That's amazing! I don't check the ratings often, but I handle a lot of projects for the money. Maybe we've even worked together on some of them. I take on almost every project available, so it's definitely possible.
Same goes for me. That means you should be somewhere in the rankings. What name do you go by?
Troy, was it?
Hey, I knew it. Uh-oh, this might be trouble. Ice just drops to the floor. She can't even speak. Her Artemis just appeared out of nowhere in the form of a baker worker. All the minions people that could have been Troy, the odds of it being human were basically non-existent. Ice is shocked. Apparently you are at the top of the list on that side.
Really? Wow, I didn't know. Not that it means anything to me personally.
Ouch.
You're Troy?
Your reaction is a bit late.
I can't believe it. Like, that Troy?
I'm not sure if we're talking about the same person, but I'm the Troy with the big X picture.
So it really is you! This is so unreal! You know, I'm your biggest fan.
What? 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 Say what? Your son, your biggest fan. Just yesterday you said. She gives my leg as Yuma giggles.
Oh, I know! Why don't you give me your phone number?
I push the phone in the pocket of my sweater and hands it over to Yuma. She started taking to the idea of friends exchanging numbers, I guess.
Sure.
After quickly typing in her information, Yuma hands the phone back to Ai.
Shoot me a text message and I'll save your number too. So both of you are programmers, huh?
Yeah, we both are.
I use that site like you do.
Ah, I see. By the way, I don't think I've gotten your real name yet.
Am I graduating from Devil Cake Guy?
Yes, I suppose you are.
It's Jung.
Jung.
Yeah. Yes. She looks at me puzzledly because she thinks my name's weird. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but still.
Jung of the Kanya Shenty.
Oh, you know about it?
Wait, really?
It's rare for someone to know about the Kona Shanty.
Kanya what now?
Jung paused for a bit, clearly unconvinced.
Can I see your chest?
Hey?
Whoa, what's happening? Why are things getting super sexual all of a sudden?
Exactly. For a second I was confused, but apparently that's what she's up to. I unzipped my sweat jacket and pulled out the shirt beneath it until the insignia on my left chest is visible. The insignia of Kona Shanty looks like nothing worse than a fancy birthmark.
Whoa, what is that?
Yuma seems to be pretty convinced now, but still appears to be doubting something. I fixed my shirt and zipped my sweat jacket back up.
I feel really ignored right now and I'm still confused.
I heard about the Kanya Shenty when I was a kid. A group of prodigies, people call them. I was really amazed by the idea of it all. In fact, I was so amazed that I started having dreams about becoming a member myself. That's why I looked up almost everything I could about them and learned about things like the chest marks, the names of some members, and even some origin theories. But that was when I was young. In the end, the idea of a secret organization composed of highly intellectual members seemed a little too good to be true, and no one was even able to get a hold of any of the members, so it became nothing more than rumor in my mind. A myth. As I grew older, my dreams of joining them began to fade away. But I think it's possible they're still locked away inside me somewhere.
There's that story too. The group I'm in is a little bit different than I thought. Well, the group name is inspired by that myth, but I can say for sure that the group isn't as extraordinary as the rumors claim it to be.
That may be true, but they served as role models to a lot of people, myself included.
Is that why you joined Code Bounty?
Not quite. Before I started doing projects on Code Bounty, I was a black hat hacker for fun. You know, just to hone my skills. Code Bounty became one of the first websites I targeted due to how popular it was. But I realized soon after that I could take on coding projects for practice instead of freelance hacking. Plus, I also got paid for it, and there was essentially no risk at all. It was a win-win situation.
And then you worked hard to achieve your dream. That was actually a really touching story, Yume.
No, it wasn't.
But I'm still not going to give up on taking that top spot from you.
Wow, my first rival. This sounds pretty fun. I never really cared about it before, but now I'm getting all fired up. I don't plan on giving that spot up to you all that easily, Ai.
Let's both do our best then. I'll get working as soon as I get home.
This reminds me, we should probably start heading back now. I push my empty plate towards the center of the table. Yuma grabs it and hands me a take-out cake box. I, excited to go home and continue doing her project, stands up right away.
Alright. Thanks for the nice chat, you two. See you soon.
See you, Yume. I'll text you later tonight.
Sure, I'll be waiting. Ah, Jung!
What's up?
I'm feeling motivated to chase after that dream again.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I don't know exactly how good you are, but I do know that you have to be one of the best programmers alive. That being said, I will do my best to surpass you.
I don't really know what I was supposed to say back to that. Human definitely looks determined, but I really can't do anything for her except cheer her on. Yeah, I don't know about the whole one of the best programs live thing, but good luck anyway. We wave goodbye to Yuma as we exit the bakery.
Can you believe it? The shopkeeper of the bakery you basically live at was the same person I've been trying to surpass since I joined Code Bounty.
Is it weird that I'm more surprised about Troy being a girl?
That too! Wait, she said something about surpassing you. Does that mean you're my end goal too?
Are you still about getting the top rank on that website?
No, I'm talking about becoming the best programmer in the world.
Come on, not you two.
Oh.
A few meters away from the street to my apartment, a stranger walked by. I stops and looks at him. She suddenly decides to walk faster and to call out to him.
Hey, how are you?
She acts as if she's an old friend of some sort, but obviously that can't be the case. I fall behind her at my own pace and recognize him the moment I see his face. It's the same guy I greeted this morning. The three of us continue walking. I say to stay with you, steps behind them and observe.
I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Good, good. I saw you this morning as well.
Eh?
Taking a walk?
Something like that. I walk around this area a lot.
It's for exercise, isn't it? It's nice to take care of your body.
Not exactly. Walking helps me relax when I'm getting stressed with work.
Ah, that's nice. What do you do?
I'm a mechatronics engineer for a small company nearby.
He's not a programmer. Woof. But it's still probably something involving that a little bit. I stay silent for a few seconds.
I see. That sounds cool. It must be really stressful if you have to take multiple walks throughout the day.
Not really. I'm working on a personal thing at home right now, and it's giving me quite a headache.
They continue talking until we reach the front of my apartment building.
I guess this is where we separate. By the way, my name is Ai. Oh, and this is Jung.
Hello.
Nice to meet you two. I'm Toshi. Well then, I guess I'll see you again sometime.
Bye-bye. We wave to Toshi and head towards my room. He makes robots, huh?
So what?
Nothing. I just thought it was funny that he was talking with a robot. Ow! She slapped the back of my head way too hard.
Can you just open the door already?
Fine. Home at last. I can't remember the last time I spent almost a whole day outside.
It was so much fun.
I head towards the counter as soon as we walk in. Do you want to eat the cake now?
Nah, I'm still full.
I bring the big cake over to my coffee table and puts on some random TV channel to fill the silence while I put myself in the food coma. Since I is busy with her project and can control how much I eat at this point in time, I throw my first slice of cake onto a paper plate and start chowing down. I could probably eat an entire country in one sitting if it tasted like this. Originally I planned on eating just a small part of the cake and save the rest for tomorrow, but before I know it, the entire thing is gone. Whoops, with the cake gone, I continue to just watch TV for the time being. My stomach hurts too much to even turn on my game console.
Oh yeah, what was that Konyo something or other that you guys were talking about earlier?
Konosenti? It's just a small group of friends. Actually, I'm a little curious. Is that really a thing? Konosenti. That's a car in Grand Theft Auto 4. And 5.
Yuna didn't make it sound that simple.
There is no family like that, I think. What about group? That's not anything. Konoshanti may refer to connoisseurs of something, experts in a field, and a group of Marvel Comics characters. Right, so basically Konoshanti experts, right? So they are like programming experts or whatever. Okay, how do I explain it? I sit down at the table, eager to hear what I have to say. I don't even know which story I should tell.
What do you mean?
The Konoshanti was some kind of legend back in the day. It was basically just a group of people with superhuman capabilities. This group of people would hide in the shadows fending off enemies that no one else could beat.
Sounds like a movie I'd watch.
It was basically just an idea. But one day an ambitious guy thought it would be cool to make the Konoshanti reality and formed a group doing the same name. She even went as far as copying the insignia and having the members displayed on their bodies. It's kind of like a tattoo, but not really a tattoo.
Let me guess, she searched for the best of the best and asked them to join the group. You just happen to be one of the chosen ones.
Pretty close. To follow the legend as close as possible, secrecy was always her top priority. She couldn't ask famous people to join, considering that would defeat the purpose. She had to look for people who were great at what they did, but still incredibly low-key.
Wouldn't that be hard, though?
Normally, but she was extremely good at reading people.
As in she could read minds?
Not that, but she can quickly guess a person's personality, worries, talents, everything. Sometimes without even talking to them. She was actually a really good psychologist. For that term might be a bit tough. I guess that's one of the reasons why forming a group was possible in the first place.
But wouldn't that mean the members aren't necessarily the best of the best?
I mean, technically, just because there is some talking about them doesn't mean they are the best, right? Yeah, exactly. You probably mistook the group. I mean, with the one from the legend believes it's the same thing. That's what I was trying to tell her earlier. The only weird thing is that she knows a lot more than I thought she would. I just hope she doesn't have any high expectations from me.
Well, you are one of the best programmers out there, Jung. I mean, who else could have made an AI as sophisticated as myself, huh?
She said straight up with pride. My older husband, the members are definitely all exceptional people. But in the end, it's just an imitation of a story. Unfortunately, we don't battle medical beasts or anything like the legends claim we do. It really has just become a group of friends. I'm part of it, yeah, but I'm not really as enthusiastic about it as the other members or you, man. It looks like she's trying to absorb everything I just told her. I turned the TV off and lay down in bed. In any case, it's not something you need to worry about.
Okay. Good night. Oh, and I need to borrow your phone. I want to text Yume.
I can't have my phone. I don't bother teaching her how it works. I'm sure she can figure it out in a minute or two. The only thing I can see her struggling with is using her thumbs on the touch screen. Well, listening to the incessant tapping of her fingers against the screen, I eventually drift off to sleep. And I drift off to end the episode. Alright, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you tomorrow in the next one. We'll continue this. Bye bye.